Hey guys, welcome to Pages with Sidra. Today we are going to start episode 680 of I Have 90 Billion Licking Gold Coins. If you haven't watched the previous chapters, make sure to check them out on my channel. Now, without any delay, let's dive into the chapter. Chapter 1184, Star Level 19. Black flames burned the earth to nothing. Wherever they spread, not a single blade of grass remained. That boundless sea of fire made even Flame Peak's holy son's scalp tingle. He even started to doubt, damn, who's actually the fire type here? Too fierce. Way too fierce. Why is it that the 1,000 epic eternal flame can unleash such terrifying power in his hands? My 9 heavens departing flame ranks higher on the cosmic exotic flame list, yet its power is less than 1% of his. How is that possible? The power of a cosmic exotic flame depends heavily on its host's strength. If the flame itself is too strong and reaches the host's endurance limit, it will backfire, burning the host's life away. That's why you must suppress its energy absorption. But Qian Yuan's control over the 1,000 epic eternal flame is more than 100 times stronger than mine. That means his endurance for flame energy exceeds mine by at least 100-fold. Roar! Qian Yuan vaguely heard the fury of devils. But in the end, all of them were burned to ash. Even the flower cores were forcibly refined. Suffocating. Petrifying. Terrifying. At this moment, every inheritor holy son had their eyes practically fall out. Boss, he just one-shot 100,000 blood demon flowers. That's terrifying. Truly terrifying. What level is he at? Even a Galaxy Level 8 expert might not be able to wipe out that many in one move. Dozens of thousands of square kilometers flattened. This kind of strength could rival the most monstrous geniuses in the universe. Collect. With a thought, Qian Yuan recalled the endless 1,000 epic eternal flame into his body. But in the next second, along with the flames came an incredibly vast spiritual force and thick life energy. The life force and energy of the cosmic plant life had been refined by the flames as well, turning into pure energy and surging into Qian Yuan's body. Normally, in this situation, you'd let the flame keep burning until the life force fully turned to nothing. But Qian Yuan clearly wasn't willing. What a waste that would be. Come on. However much there is, I'll take it all. I'll absorb. I'll absorb. I'll absorb, absorb, absorb. As Qian Yuan crazily absorbed, he clearly felt his spiritual power rapidly increase. Before this, in the inheritance holy land, his mental sense was heavily suppressed. The farthest it could reach was under 100 kilometers. The others were even worse, barely able to sense 10 kilometers. But now, the vast mental power of 100,000 blood demon flowers, refined into ownerless spiritual energy, all surged into him. Qian Yuan felt like his head was about to explode. Ding! Host's absorbed mental power has exceeded tolerance limits. Consciousness C will suffer catastrophic damage. Please spend 1,000 enhancement points to repair it immediately. Repair system. Ding! 1,000 points deducted. Repairing consciousness C. Remaining points, 29,700. A cool stream washed over his mind, instantly restoring his nearly shattered consciousness C. At first, it was about 10 square km in size. After one repair, it instantly expanded to 100 square km. But soon, that tearing sensation came again. Ding! Host's absorbed mental power has exceeded tolerance limits. Consciousness C will suffer catastrophic damage. Please spend 1,000 enhancement points to repair it immediately. Repair. Ding! Repair. Ding! Repair. He repaired it 9 times in a row. By now, Qian Yuan's consciousness C had expanded to 1 million square kilometers, practically boundless. His spiritual power was now vast beyond belief. And then, a special heavenly phenomenon occurred. Behind Qian Yuan, a transparent phantom began to form, reaching 1 million zhang tall. At the moment it fully formed, an invincible spiritual pressure descended, shaking the minds of all inheritor holy sons. This seems like the phenomenon that happens when a mental power controller breaks through to galaxy level. At the same rank, mental power controllers are kings. They're extremely rare among cosmic experts, though I have seen a few. From what I know, when a mental power controller breaks through to galaxy level, They completely abandon their physical body and transform into a true spiritual entity, manifesting their spirit. At first, it should only be about 100,000 zhang tall. But this guy's phantom is 1 million zhang, and he hasn't even abandoned his body. This is clearly a completely different path. A mental power controller who keeps their body will grow much slower because of the body's limitations, slower by 100 times compared to those who abandon it. It's understandable. The tree-chopping maniac's physical body is extremely powerful, so he naturally doesn't want to give it up. But pursuing two cultivation paths at once often causes them to hinder each other. No matter how talented you are, you'll get dragged down. Greed leads to loss. This is the truth. The group of bystanding inheritor holy sons discussed heatedly. Qian Yuan, meanwhile, could feel his spiritual power undergo a qualitative transformation. His scan range now covered over 10 million square kilometers. And this was under the extreme suppression of the inheritance holy land. In the outside universe, he could probably cover an entire life-bearing planet. Did I just break through to galaxy level? Qian Yuan opened his system panel to check. Name: Qian Yuan. Age: 30. Height: 186 centimeters. Cultivation level: star level 19, level 39. Physical strength: Galaxy level 8, level 38. Mental power: Galaxy level 3, level 33. Remaining lifespan: 500,000 years. Laws: Space law, first stage, 100%. Flame law, first stage, 85%. Water law, first stage, 22%. Remaining enhancement points: 21,700. It seemed that thanks to absorbing the blood demon flower's vast life force, Qian Yuan's lifespan had instantly skyrocketed to 500,000 years. Chapter 1185, Throwing Princess Xingyue Inside. Boom. Tens of thousands of inheritance saint sons stood frozen in shock, not yet recovered from the scene before them. The core area, originally covered by the blood demon flowers, suddenly split open, revealing a massive blood-red portal. A towering crimson phantom condensed out of the surging blood energy, and a wave of incomparably dense blood aura spread outward. The next second, a blood-red pillar of light shot straight into the sky, soaring to a height of 9 million zhang, filling the heavens with blood clouds. At that moment, the entire field fell silent. All the saint sons stared, wide-eyed. Is this the reappearance of a dominator's inheritance? Something's not right. Normally, when a dominator inheritance portal opens, the energy beam is only a few 100,000 zhang high. But this one is 9 million. This completely exceeds my understanding. While everyone was trembling inside, the Crimson Phantom spoke. I am the Blood Demon Venerable. I never thought that finally, someone would trigger the inheritance I left behind. After 10 million years, you have finally found it. Come, enter my divine hall, and inherit my mantle. The moment his words fell, shock spread through the crowd. It's actually the Blood Demon Venerable's inheritance. This legend says that 30 million years ago, he suppressed billions of galaxies, and at his peak was a top-tier universe venerable. Sadly, he fell in the Great Cosmic War 10 million years ago. This is a top universe venerable's inheritance. Damn, but how could a top-tier venerable's inheritance appear in the first-level Holy Land? Normally, you'd have to reach the 6th-level inheritance Holy Land to get something like this. So that's it, the blood demon flowers. Clearing them all was the way to gain the venerable's inheritance. No wonder no one has found it for 10 million years. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Dozens of figures shot forward at incredible speed toward the blood-red portal. Qian Yuan took a single step and instantly appeared in front of the portal. With a flick of his finger, he blasted all the Saint Sons back. You idiots looking for death? Want to snatch benefits in front of me? Did you even ask if my big blade agrees? Someone shouted back from the crowd. A universe venerable's inheritance is an ultimate opportunity. Why should you monopolize it? Everyone, attack together. Drive off this tree-chopping maniac. Whoever gets the inheritance will depend on their own luck. From the crowd, a deeply hidden galaxy level 5 Saint Sun stepped forward. Seal Heaven Seal, come forth. Suppressed. Gasps broke out. That's a peak artifact of a level 5 civilization. The Seal Heaven Seal? So the Seal Heaven Saint Sun actually had such a trump card? In the next moment, a vast sealing force, like Mount Tai crushing down, descended toward Chen Yuan. Many of the tens of thousands of saint sons present were already restless. And as the venerable level energy fluctuations spread, countless other saint sons from millions of kilometers away were rushing over. Chen Yuan's eyes narrowed. Courting death. System. Unlock Qian Yuan sword. Ding. Qian Yuan sword unlocked. 500 enhancement points deducted. Host's remaining enhancement points. 21,200. Galaxy sword intent. Step between heaven and earth. Chen Yuan's sword swept out, bringing with it the will of a dominator-level sword path, instantly shattering the Seal Heaven seal. The slash crushed through the Seal Heaven Saint Sun in a single blow. The sword's terrifying edge even split open the ground, leaving a sword scar 10,000 zhang long and 100 zhang deep. This in a land where the rock was as hard as refined black steel under 1,000-fold gravity. That's a level 6 civilization artifact. Seal Heaven Saint Sun dead? He didn't even have time to crush his inheritance saint order. Is this really competition for the first level Holy Land? How can there be such a monster? At this moment, Chen Yuan's sword intent suppressed the entire field. It even gave people the feeling that, even if all tens of thousands of saint sons attacked together, he could kill them all single-handedly. Who else wants to fight for the blood demon venerable's inheritance? Stand up. I, Chen Yuan, accept all challengers. Who dares to refuse? No one dared respond. Chen Yuan swept his gaze across the crowd. Every prodigy present felt a chill run down their spine. His absolute strength crushed not only their bodies, but their will to even try. Xingyue, you go in. A venerable level inheritance will be greatly beneficial to you. Blue Xingyue froze. A top universe venerable's inheritance. What an unimaginable opportunity. Chen Yuan had fought off all the enemies, only to give it to her? Xingyue, favorability plus 10. Xingyue, favorability plus 10. Current favorability, 90. Chen Yuan, what are you hesitating for? Get in there. With his step between heaven and earth technique, Chen Yuan grabbed her by the collar and tossed her straight into the portal. As she flew in, tears welled in her eyes. Only now did she realize Chen Yuan had risked making enemies of tens of thousands of saint sons just for her. With her own strength, she could never have obtained this inheritance. But Chen Yuan ignored everything, just to give her this chance. Xingyue, favorability plus 1. Xingyue, favorability plus 1. Current favorability, 92. Chen Yuan, why do you treat me like this? As Xingyue entered the portal, it closed with a bang. The vast will fluctuations instantly vanished. Everyone stared in disbelief. He didn't enter himself? Instead, he gave such a heaven-defying chance to a female companion? That woman is only Galaxy Level 2, and she gets a venerable's inheritance for free. The Seal Heaven Saint Sun must be rolling in his grave right now. Just who is this Chen Yuan? He has a level 6 civilization artifact, and is at least a top saint son of that level. Yet he's here in the first level Holy Land chopping trees. Turns out, chopping trees can really get you the ultimate inheritance. He must know some top secret information we don't. Definitely. The Princess of Xingyue entered the Divine Hall to obtain the inheritance, and likely wouldn't come out for some time. In this battle, Chen Yuan's name was sealed among the gods. The fame of the tree-chopping alliance spread across the land, accidentally becoming legend. That's it for today's chapter recap. If you enjoyed the breakdown, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated with the latest manga, manhwa, and manhwa recaps. Got thoughts on today's chapter? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear your take on the story. See you in the next one. Until then, keep turning the pages.